What is going on, everyone? I'm going to give people some time to log in, to log on if they want. Um, Excited to be here and to continue just to show up for the community and for everyone. And today I just really wanted to hop on to kind of talk about some of the experiences that we may be having now that the veil has been super thin. Okay. This is a topic that I really love because a lot of us are having increased dreams. We've been having like more intuitive nudges, psychic experiences, and some of us have even been able to really dive deep into some of the shadow aspects of self in order to heal more deeply. I know that in astrology, one of the astrologers that I follow, they had talked about how today has been a more gentle opportunity for us to tap in and to see some of the shadow things that are happening with a lot less judgment. So, for those of us that are seeing that, kudos to you. You know, you're putting in the work, you're allowing yourself the opportunity to dive deeper and to go through the process of healing. So the first thing that I want to kind of get into is just getting a channeled message, like what's going on, whose guides are here, what guides are here, and to that I say, grand rising, everyone, and great afternoon. Um, mm, okay. So the thing that is coming forward, okay, they're saying like talk about the collective like purge of the this like maternal wound. I can sense just within the collective and by some of the guides that are here that there wants to be some acknowledgement for the mother wounds that are being healed during this time. Um, and for those of you that maybe haven't been doing wounds, please know that this might be an activation. And if that doesn't feel like something that you want to participate in, I wouldn't necessarily watch, if I'm being honest. So, for those of us that have been going through the process of healing these mother wounds, um, it is more of a lineage thing, right? As we crossed over into Halloween, as we crossed over into like Dia de los Muertos, like we were really like we were really celebrating the other aspect of consciousness of life, which says that, like what we see with our physical eyes isn't just what is here, right? We're celebrating the after life. And we are calling for that afterlife to begin to engage with the living. And so what that has allowed us to do as a collective is to tap into that ancestral lineage of unprocessed healing and things that have not been dealt with. And so you may have noticed maybe some things that you do that your mother has done, or that your grandmother has done, or that their mother has done. And you might be doing it to your children, or you might be doing that to your partnership or in other relationships that you are in. And there is an entire process that wants to be made known of. Thank you for being here. Um, which is understanding that we can point the finger, go through blame and judgment, which is going to be a part of the process, right? You did this to me. You did this to me. And then also recognizing that as we point, there are fingers pointing back at us. So, how is this behavior coming up in our daily lives? How is this behavior also ours? How are we doing this thing that we are upset about? And do we want to go through the process of judging it? Do we wanna go through the process of changing it? Do we wanna go through the process of accepting it, right? Obviously, that's a little bit out of order because acceptance is gonna be key, right? Awareness is first. Awareness is first, and then all of the shifts that come with awareness, the judgment, the criticism, all of these things, all of the fear that can come with that awareness is going to pop up. And then what we can do is dive a little bit deeper, okay? We can dive a little bit deeper by saying, okay, how do I begin to heal this? How do I invite love into this? we invite acceptance into it. We invite forgiveness into it. We invite understanding and compassion and kindness into it as well. And then from there, we can say, is this something that I feel like I want to change? Is this something that I feel like I just want to accept and keep moving forward with without judgment? At the end of the day, I think a lot of people can get really caught up in the love and light movement where everything has to be soft and everything has to be, you know, what word do we want to use? Imbalance. Like that's the word that wants to come in. Like we can want to be so imbalanced by being like light, 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 light. But when we access light without anchoring it into some level of grounding, the wisdom, the truth, right? Like light is truth. Light is the acknowledgement of darkness. Like you can't even tell that light exists if darkness didn't exist, right? So we don't want to teeter into toxic positivity, toxic love, right? Toxic forgiveness without the deep rooted understanding of how these behaviors affect us or how the judgments of these behaviors affect us as well. If you hear what I'm saying, like if this is all making sense, I would love like for you to drop comments down because again, like that the power of free will and the power of choice, like there is a choice here. There is a choice to go through the process of accepting ourselves for who we are, knowing where it came from, knowing why it is, and either accepting it because what we have discovered is actually our most authentic way of being, or changing it because what we have discovered is an inauthentic way of being. And it is a behavior that we have picked up, or a judgment, or a thought, or a belief system that we have picked up from our environment. So, with all of that being said, again, for those of you that have been really experiencing, really moving forward in your healing journey, like we honor you, we love you, we appreciate you. As you continue to elevate, you are energetically affecting um, everything that you touch, everything that you engage with. As you begin to radiate, as you begin to integrate, radiate, be a part of, think, speak, breathe this new awareness, as you start to shift and to transmute, to transform, to become this new awareness, right? As you begin to apply this new awareness, the people around you are going to be able to see that. People around you are going to be able to pick up on that vibe, right? Does that mean that they are going to instantly change? No. Because again, each of us as individuals have free will and free choice, but have you shifted vibrationally the environment that you're in to at least allow that awareness to come forward? Yes. And awareness is the first step. It's sometimes the most difficult step, just to have the awareness. And then, of course, challenges come as well with us shifting into becoming the authentic expression of that awareness. Okay. And for that, like what is tangible for that? That is totally something that I would love to discuss with people. That's really why I'm out here holding space because I think that it's really important to understand that each of us as individuals have a unique imprint. We have a unique character. We have a unique expression, form of expression. And on top of that, not only did we come here uniquely created, we got implanted and put into unique environments to challenge us and to make us go against ourselves. And so, is there like one method that will work with everybody? No, not necessarily. And this is why we go to coaches and intuitives who are able to kind of, whether it's reading charts or just tuning in with our energy system or doing soul retrievals or doing these things, right? That's why we do these, meet up with these people to help us figure out what our formula is. And maybe if we don't go to a coach, then that's whenever we start inviting certain practices in as well. Practices like breath work, practices like yoga, practices like um, joining groups, right? Um, Diving into community. We start doing things to help allow going to therapy, allowing these things to rise up and allowing more space for more awareness and more problem solving and goal setting and planning to kind of come into place. So don't be discouraged as you continue to grow. Please know that like a big message is coming in that you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Like, I'm gonna say it one more time. Ready? Hi. We want to acknowledge the fact that like you've been going through a lot of things and you're really doing a great job. And we're really thankful and proud of you for accomplishing everything that you have accomplished, for bringing into awareness everything that you have brought into awareness. You're amazing. We're so grateful for you. We believe in you. We know that it's possible for you to continue to grow in the right direction. And whether now is the time for you to keep pushing, or whether now is the time for you to rest, or whether now is the time to find the balance between both. Love that. We trust that your intuition knows the way. We trust that you know the voice of your intuition. And we trust that whenever you're ready to love yourself, whenever you're ready to reach that level of self love, that you will follow that intuition and that impulse inside of the balance of action and non action. So know that you have time to continue to allow this new awareness to unravel, and know that you are so deeply loved and supported as well. Okay. And that is like a huge, just like, I can just see like people, just like so many people are here to deliver the essence of that message to their loved ones. And for those of you that are tuning in and might be able to hear this message. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in, for joining me in this time. Um, so much love to you. And for those of you that would like to stay to hear some of the ways that I can support you, please stay. For those of you that are ready to go on with your day with that powerful message, feel free to continue to go on with that. I have the Miracle membership that goes on. It is open enrollment, so feel free to join at any time. However, it is a container where you are put into a community of people who are working on their personal development. And it's a great container. There are some very phenomenal human beings there that are highly encouraging, very loving, and are very powerful in their unique expressions. And, we would love to have people that have been interested, have heard about this membership. We would love to have you in that container. Would love to have you there to increase just the potency of what community can do for us. Beyond that, I have the 5-week life coach that's starting in January. So there is a flash sale that's going on where this course is being offered for 50% off for the month of November. Okay. So it's $200. If you sign up for the 5-week life coach after that, it is $400. And it is a 5-week program where we hop on a Zoom in community for 5 weeks. We go through 45 minutes of lesson, and then we open up for approximately 40 minutes or so to share how these lessons are affecting us, what our dreams are, what our goals are, what are some of the blockages that are coming in our way. So that way we are continuously moving forward. This program I've been running for 2 years. I love it. I love it. I channeled it 2 years ago, without a doubt, one of the most beautiful programs that was ever gifted to me to share with the world. Still doing the shamanic energy healing, still doing the 8-week coaching series. And for those of you that are ready, it's like, when you're ready. And for those of you that don't know, like, what does it feel like? What does it feel like when I'm ready? It comes in a couple of phases. The first point that you know that you're ready is you get a whisper like, I think that I want to do this. That's the first, that's level 1, right? And then it goes all the way to, like, level 10 where it's like, I literally cannot take it anymore. Like, I can't put it off anymore. I have to just do it, and then you just go through with it and do it. So whether you are at the beginning stages where you're like, "Hmm, this is a thought and it kind of piques my interest and I'm curious about this." Curiosity can be a point of readiness, or whether you just know that, like, it's time. Like, let's hop on a consultation call. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can move. Let's see how I can support you, how we can support you in this journey. It is always such an honor for all of you that have been rocking with me, you know? Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you so much for everything that you have done. This past year has been amazing to witness all of you just grow exponentially and like literally in miraculous ways. You've made quantum leaps, and I just words cannot describe how grateful I am to just be a witness to your process. And thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of that process. It truly is an honor. Like, it truly is an honor. So I hope that you guys have a great weekend and keep on the lookout. I plan on being on here more. And if you happen to know somebody that would be interested in this content, feel free to share with them my channel. You know, if there's a particular video that you like, subscribe, hit the like button, and hit that bell for the notifications whenever I do go live or whenever I share a new coaching video. And that's it. Peace and love, everyone.